let me go ahead and bump the how long to beat forward so that the live split timer doesn't get all crapped out. It is 16 hours. We're going over that though because I like this game and I'm exploring it too much for the base how long to beat. The sound is off. My voice or game sound? Or both? Did have a Windows 10 update that I couldn't avoid, and I could try reinitializing stuff if I need to. Is it just the game sound that sounds off, or is it my voice too? I'll try turning it off now. Hold on. Test here once game audio begins. I can always restart the recording if it continues to be weird. Okay, this is normal game audio now. Guess there's no like music or anything. I might be able to trigger some music if I go through this door. I'll give it a try. Sounds okay? Okay, thanks. Let's turn it off and on, I guess. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, great. No new data, it says. Make sure I'm using different buttons from Resident Evil 4. We're also playing. Really glad we got all those sneak attack upgrades. Where did the organs go, though? There we go. Give me that loot. Back in the habit of quick saving, too. Alright, so there was a puzzle we had to do that involved this cargo bay area, but I'm going to try to explore it first. We need to find a way to turn power back on, maybe? Try to keep an eye out for mimics here. Level 2 hacking. Can do that. That's a bad sound. What the hell was that? Perhaps it was nothing. Okay. Nagi rolls thank you note. Can't thank you enough for the risk you're taking on my behalf. On behalf of the volunteers and lawyer of a voice. One of you cooped up in that cargo container, hurtling toward the earth, kills me. Evidence in this thumb drive can't make amends for everything that's happened. Telling the truth can prevent it from happening again. Broken cooler fan. Annalise Gallegos' thumb drive. Excerpt from a readme.txt file. Drive in your possession contains incriminating evidence related to illegal experiments performed aboard Talos 1 in Psychotronics. This includes but is not limited to classified internal memorandums, key research data spanning several decades, names and roles of all personnel involved, volunteer IDs match with their real names. Information will corroborate the existence of an extraterrestrial species called Typhon, as well as the fact that all neuromods are made at the expense of human victims. Harbor no illusions, this will be easy to believe. Testified of its veracity. She is not still alive. Whistleblower. A lot of food in this room. Hopefully I can make it to a recycler. I got 2 neuromods, so what kind of praxis upgrades am I looking at here? Currently sitting on 7. Hack 4, I think we agreed, is not super worth it. Leverage is something that would be nice to get eventually, but isn't a huge priority right now. Should get this slow down time ability. It seems like that would be pretty nice. Let's do inventory space. Yeah. Cool. Alright, that's a significant amount. I'm doing alright. How you been, Johan?
Morgan? This is Chief Elazar. Morgan, cargo bay doors been sealed shut. There's creatures flooding the area. We don't want them getting out. Any more than they already have. We are safe in here for the moment. Do what you can for anyone else still out there, and maybe we can salvage this.
Yeah, about that. So the thing I had to do that involved this area was using the Guts tunnel. I might head back in that direction and see if I can figure it out. There's like a timed switch where I had to run between Guts all the way back here. Cargo transfer doors malfunction. Activation required. Email. You ready? I'm in position here in cargo bay. Once I execute the cargo processing command on this end, we'll have a limited window of time to activate it on your side in Guts. That's one I have to run to. Next time I promise I won't forget my transcriber. I swear I had it with me this morning. It's like I grew legs and walked away. Possibly literally did. Maybe activate cargo bay, activate Guts. You have 8 minutes to get to Guts. Yeah, I think I will try that, but I should save before I do it. It's the moon. I don't know that you're ever able to see Earth, but it should be fairly small if we're that close to the moon. Too much sleep. Fair enough. Any nonsense in here that I should be worried about? Try to do the Guts puzzle while I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'm behind the moon, okay. I can't see Earthrise behind it. Weapon upgrade kit. Keep making the shotgun crazy if we can. It's already pretty crazy. Pistol's pretty good too, yeah. Guess I just unlocked more upgrades for this thing. You'll always be between the moon and the sun, is that right for L2? Earth, moon, satellite, sun. I think I want to go to guts first. Thought I had a map to it. Hold up. That was one lobby. Station map. Where is guts? Okay. I'm in life support. Oh, but cargo bay connects to guts. Okay, so we actually want to go back. I bet there's a way to get to it from there. So what are the Lagrange points? There's 1, 2, and 3. One is between two compared bodies. 2 is outside the two bodies. Wikiwalker. Yeah, that was a deep dive from like 10 or 15 years ago. Was the last time I read about that. 5 points for any 2 stellar bodies.
Microgravity.
Growing the center of gravity of the Earth and Moon system. Okay. Yeah, solar L2 is different from Earth Moon. That makes sense. Real glass or breakable glass? I think this is just a little solo room. Like, I don't think I can do anything else in here, as far as I can tell. Let me mute Discord real quick. I had to turn off streamer mode because it was preventing Andrea from getting a hold of me. I had to stop using Hangouts because Google is sunsetting it. Surprise! Yeah, thanks, Sixon. I appreciate it. So I haven't read about it in a super long time. This might be where we want to go. Yeah, this seems productive. Yeah, 5. Oh, this goes to guts, okay. So I wonder if I was able to get through to this the whole time? So in that case, I want to go back and hit the switch and then run through here as fast as I can. Wikipedia is a very reliable source, though. Like, it's not any less reliable than any other paper encyclopedia. Actually, I think the data shows that it's more reliable than paper encyclopedias because there's so many people. I guess it depends on how, like, controversial or popular the article is. The more controversial it is, the better sourced it is. The rule isn't that Wikipedia is bad. The rule is that you don't cite Wikipedia as a primary source because it's not. The same way you don't cite any encyclopedia as a primary source. Exactly. It's a good way to find those sources. That makes sense. I have 8 minutes to get to guts. Hopefully it puts it on my map.
Microgravity detected.
Source and resource. I know there's a lot of teachers, like Wikipedia was just barely becoming a thing in my like senior year of high school. So very few teachers really had any idea what it was. But I heard that like later millennials and especially Gen Z, a lot of teachers don't really get what Wikipedia is. They don't properly educate the students on what they should be wary about when using it for research. It's like the more obscure an article is, the more likely that there's nonsense in there. But if you're reading an article on a super controversial political topic, and every sentence has like 4 or 5 sources at the end, you can probably trust it a little bit more. Mm-hmm. I don't think people really knew what it was at that time. It was still pretty accurate on the whole then. They give you 8 minutes, like you're going to take this really long rush to get here. And the cargo door.
Coming through.
Yeah, 05 for me too. Thank you, robot friend. Good looking out. Cargo bay door is open.
Operator approach.
Actually, not sure how I... Oh wait, here we go. I'm not sure how I got here from the other direction before. Hey, Andrea.
Yo.
How you doing?
I was trying it out, but I'm not sleepy. So I thought I'd come say hi.
Hi.
Are you praying? Hey, everybody.
I'm being preyed upon.
Oh, you're the prey.
I think so. That's the implication.
Oh, yeah, right. This is a horror game. So your heart rate monitor.
Sort of. It's horror adjacent. It's more sci-fi, I think.
Here comes science.
Ow. Wow, that actually did a shitload of damage. Slamming the roof.
Yeah, Yana, if I could nap for you, I would.
Low gravity detected.
Yeah, holy crap. Did like a bajillion damage to me.
Oh, does he hit the wall?
I was just in microgravity and just kind of grazed the roof a little bit. Took 31 points of damage. Okay, so I believe that means that it said I've opened the cargo bay door. I need to find out which door that is. This is maybe it? Great. Fucking fantastic.
Scan complete.
Thermal resistance.
He looks friendly.
Aptitude.
Oh yeah, those guys are...
I bet they want to be your friend.
They're best buddies. Guess this door is not open. So when it said that I opened the door, what door are they talking about? Not straight up. There's nowhere to turn on power in here. Hold on, let me see if there's an objective indicator about it. Very nice, guts. So maybe marked as complete? Show complete. Drive, defeat the technopath. Open cargo door. Located a cargo processing workstation near the airlock between cargo bay and guts. There appears to be a lot of cargo trapped in the space between. Processing system was offline after completing the reactivation process. The workstation, guts, and cargo bay able to open the doors and access the cargo. What are they talking about?
Cargo?
Yeah, but where?
Somewhere here?
This is probably a pretty specific quest for anyone.
Oh!
For anyone in chat to specifically remember, but if you do remember, I'm open to a hint here as to what that achieved. I'm wondering if it just opened a shortcut to get back into this area that I already accessed through another path. Or it's just an easier way to get around, maybe? Wait, really? No, it says it's done. It says it's stalled, though.
Microgravity detected.
There might be one of these doors here. Doesn't look like any of them want to open, though. Guess maybe it could be something in Guts. May have opened a door in the Guts, yeah. That was my next guess. We'll try that.
Don't hit anything.
And you hit these things too fast, and shit gets rough on you real quick. So unless you have doors you know it didn't open.
Microgravity detected.
Okay, Guts has been microgravity the whole time. Nothing changed there. This door I opened from this side specifically. Maybe it is. I guess I can use this guy to heal the armor damage I took from bumping into the ceiling. Thank you, Mr. Rabbit. Door near here? Okay, thank you. See if I can find it. Already looted you, right?
That said cargo bay.
It's the one I just came from, though.
Oh.
So I don't think it can be that one. Unless if it's literally just a shortcut. I guess is also possible. Maybe there's still something to do with the cargo processing terminal? Let's try that. Cargo door. It's gotta be visible from here. That's the only thing that makes sense, right? Maybe straight down this way? This looks maybe new, possibly. Okay. I think this is right. Hack 2. Cool, thank you. This big old thing. Plasma bags, med kits, cargo I don't really need. Lots of this mimic web crap. That seems bad. I think getting in this web crap, the coral hasn't been dangerous before, has it?
Alright, I'm gonna go back and try to have a nap.
Okay, happy napping.
Bye, everybody. Let your soothing voice.
That can't be all that's in here, right? It can't just be 2 medical boxes. That might be all that's in here. And maybe I can go inside of this crate here. I can find a entry to it. Here we go. Glue canisters. I'll take some bullets. I need shotgun shells kind of badly. I think that's it. I think it was just an optional little room with some non-neuromod loot. This guy. Alright. Try to seal this whole breach. Whoa. Don't even think about tickling that ganglion. I just saw that thing pop into existence. If I remember correctly, I killed most of the enemies that were in here last time. Cystoid nest. So I like overexplored the guts the first time I came here. Oh right. That's not good. I guess I can quickly like dash through it. Try to stay equidistant from the two sources. Seal hull breach, let's try it. Maintenance tunnel. Engineering operator. Dude, I feel like I was already in here. Yeah, I must have been. But I didn't have the tools to finish that.
Coming through.
Yeah. I've just been trying to follow mission objective markers. Like that's what brought me into Cargo Bay, but Cargo Bay seems to be inaccessible at the moment. And I got that message from the one lady that was like, "Come back here later. There's a lot of Typhon here, but there's nothing to do with them." These guys are easier with the glue cannon, if I recall. Thank you, fire. See, it might actually be in like a completely different tunnel than what I can access, because I think if I go up here, it takes me straight into Psychotronics, which is a zone transition. Oh no, actually I can go a little bit further first. Okay, so I didn't come through here yet. I didn't fully explore this area, I should say. Breach. Take you through zone transition, so it'll point you to the zone first, and then it will update the objective marker. I guess I wonder how it handles if like the area loops around, which way it tells you to go. So Steel Hall Breach has never been in Guts. It's trying to get me to Psychotronics, which I might not be in Psychotronics either. Might be somewhere past Psychotronics. If I'm following correctly. Pudding, vodka, unagi rolls. The growth formula. No duplicate weapons.
Operator approach.
What is the... Are the markers not reliable? So I've gotten used to games where you can just kind of follow the markers and it'll take you to everything. Deep storage. It's from the Arboretum, I guess. Seal the hull breach. Talos one exterior. Okay. So it's trying to get me to one of those doors that I opened up to go outside of the ship. So I've got multiple side quests active. Why has Seal the Hull Breach been the only one that's been appearing? Is it like set to track or something? Is it the first side quest in the list? Multiple objectives is every other side quest? Okay. Which I guess includes Hull Breach now, huh? Now that I'm in this room. Well, that's the part that I didn't really follow. I thought that if it was going to give me an objective that was separate from the multiple objectives one, that would be one that I could focus on because the game was anticipating it to be kind of close to me. Don't think that's correct. I'll just go towards multiple objectives. Hello. You saw nothing. Nothing to see here. Move on. Hey, shotgun shells. Awesome. Already did everything that was in here. I'll just go towards the objective. Kill anything I run into on the way. Yeah. Because I was trying to avoid the multiple objectives because I assumed that was the main story progress, and I'm trying to do all the side quests first. I pick up sprinting. No.
Are you here for
So this would be a good use case for it, but those guys used to be so dangerous back in the day.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
So what's the one that's showing me over here that doesn't have any text? Is that the locate crew member, maybe? Probably solve some of this by going outside
Good
this
to
door
see you
here.
again, Dr. Yu.
It's the one we opened up earlier. Seal the hull breach should show as going out here, right? Because it says it's in the Talos exterior? Yeah, it's just someone I tagged, right? No, I got that. So why isn't the seal the hull breach showing on this door if the exterior is right here?
Microgravity detected.
Morgan, I've been wondering if it might be bothering you that you planned your own death. It's a lot to swallow. My advice would be, try not to think about the end. Focus on what's in front of you, one step at a time. I'm here, if you need help.
I think I just shouldn't trust them as much as I have been. Looks like they might be a little bit buggy. Yo, what's up? That's a good way to communicate what you should be doing here. It wasn't obvious. $1 million caulk gun. Nice. Oh, now I get access to exotic materials storage. Oh. Because when I was in there before, that area was closed off. That makes sense. There's other hull breaches that I can close, it looks like, maybe? At least there are several things to do on the exterior here. Medkit, test tube samples. Right. It won't highlight all points of interest. Because I appreciate that they do that since it's such a wide area to try to explore. Uh-huh. Reach failsafe. Is this the beams and waves lab? I already saw that guy. Human corpse found. Thank you, game. I really need your help with that sort of a thing. So if it says locked, that means that that area I can only get into from the other side, right? I can reach it somewhere from the interior and then be able to reach the exterior from it as a shortcut. Some of these green dots don't have text until you get pretty close to them, it looks like. It's locked, that means I haven't opened it from the inside. So I've been to the Arboretum, but I didn't open the airlock in there. So this is potentially a really easy way to get around the whole map once you go to the trouble of unlocking all of these. But you actually have to go to that trouble first. So that giant opening is the hull breach, not something that I can repair. this thing? Not all zones have exterior access, okay. And phantoms are definitely respawning as I visit old areas, right? Whoa. That's not good. Let's see. Shotgun's not doing great. Actually, not doing great on ammo in general. Let me try wrenching it? Maybe if I know a way that it'll be easier to wrench. This was the one that was hanging outside the window, I think. That's gonna take a while. Ouch. Try throwing recyclers at it. All kinds of enemies can respawn. Or just like straight up spawn, I guess. I wish I had a way to track organs, especially in microgravity. I think it is gone. That's a bummer. Like if they glowed in psychoscope vision or something, that'd be nice. Bummer. We're not getting that shit. Try to get to this corpse first. Yeah, is it good against them? So when I get to a crafting unit, I just gotta craft a bunch of ammo. Q-beam. Usually cause a target to explode. It's the one that I had a billion units of ammo for.
I can't find an open airlock. I think there's something following me. I keep hearing it. It doesn't make any sense. It's just in my head. Mateo, David, I love you both. Mom, I'm sorry. I know you were just trying to protect me. I love you so much.
It's a bummer.
Ay, Dios santo.
Do I still have a million? Oh god. Did not mean to do that. I still have a million Q-beam cells, or did I disenchant those? I think I did. Oh wait, no. 739. I actually don't know how many that is, though, how many it fires per second. Hold on to this until I get some ammo for my other guns. Michael Devlin. Transtar. This is one that I haven't opened yet, I think. Okay, shuttle bay locked. Come on. Huh. That's weird looking. think the hull breach of the power plant is the one that's just an opening that I can't actually fix, so I'm going to ignore that. Try to get back out of the exterior. It's really easy for me to get turned around out here. Back into Psychotronics, I guess. So this weapon's all about doing sustained damage by holding the button down for a while, right? It's not great for, like, a burst sneak attack like the shotgun. Sorry.
Hello, nice to see you.
Material storage is now open. I think I can trust that one because it's actually in Psychotronics. At least it sounded like it was when I unlocked it. Did I ever hack your machine? Pathing's wonky, right? Volunteer transfer senses are irredeemable. I haven't played too many games that handle the whole zone transition thing very well anyway, so... Neither judge nor jury. We only enable their already ordained destruction for the benefit of all humanity. I just locked my morgue keycard in the morgue. Huh. Guess I came in here and didn't check the computer? Some more, and there's exotic material storage. Several things to do in this zone, basically. Isn't there a thing that makes you jump higher by default? I thought that was one of the base upgrades, but maybe it's one of these upgrades. Ability. Oh, here we go. 9, 10 neural mods total. Find a crafty station. I think there's one down here. I think I might be able to make one now.
Hello, good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Why, thank you. I already made the growth formula for when we get there for the quest. Shotgun shells. Ugh. I guess I can make my one neuromod and then make shotgun shells with my remaining resources. Oops, do not do that, actually. Having button issues from playing lots of different games. Another horror adjacent shooter uses completely different inputs. Well, I used some anti-rad, resist radiation down here for a little bit. That's cool, right? Alright, I kind of want the high jump. Start working on that path. 2 games with grid-based inventories. Whoa, it's a lot of...
Hello, are you here for an appointment? Hello, nice to see you.
This... Going neuromod juice, so definitely want to kill as many of you as possible. There's another one running around through here. Exotic material storage. So I can try my new gun. Okay, so critting might not be possible. With this thing. I think that did it. Not great for my build, unfortunately. I'll probably end up disenchanting it. Then I can disenchant all of the ammo and probably make more ammo. Explosions instead of chickens. Hey, exotic material cubes. Awesome. Yeah, the fact that it doesn't work with sneak attack. I guess I could look into using weapon mod kits on it and make it better. Is it a science weapon? Or a weapon in terms of whether gunsmith upgrades it or not? Science, okay. It'll be a little bit tougher for me to upgrade too. I'll see what I can do. Probably good against the technopaths, which are probably the closest thing to a hard counter enemy for me right now. I can almost never sneak up on them. The shotgun does basically no damage to them. Hello. I've seen you coming. Poltergeist corpse, really? Creepy. TrainStar was up to some rude shit. Great motivational poster for him. I may have gotten everything there is to get in here. Let's see, there's a few more cubes of exotic material. There's a pretty significant amount in here in material storage. It's likely the reward for opening this place. Okay, I think I got everything. Okay. What else has an objective? Psychotronics morgue. So I don't know what this marker is that has no text next to it. Below here?
Hello, Dr. Yu.
What's up? Morgue. Here we go. Oh, this is bad. Guess I haven't been down here before. Hey, weapon upgrade. Alright, if I were to use it on this new gun, what are my choices? Okay, I see what you're saying about... So it doesn't do damage. Like, it's like the morph weapon. Instead of turning into chickens, you hold it on them until they blow up. Ooh. Hold on to it for now. Yes, please. Appreciate that. So far to doing Anthrophantasmus. Phantoms, right? Because they're human shaped. So does it kill them faster if they have lower current hit points? Does that make sense? So you can shoot them a couple times and then finish them off with it? Why is it so bad on mimics when they have like no HP? Oh, funny, I found Alvin Broyles movies up until I had that second Combinatorics Tero mod installed. Huh. Hosh shoes, my shoes before bed, even my handwriting. Interesting. Like the technopath that just kind of stands still, maybe. No matching keycard. So they left it inside the room, right? There was a power for like a psychic grab in this, wasn't there?
Operator approach.
might be the only way in there. It doesn't really seem to be the way they designed this generally, though. Just trying to avoid picking up any psych powers in case it matters. There's gotta be another way in there then. Don't see any vents. Because if there's not another way in there, that's kind of cool too, because it's
Coming through.
a unique reward for investing in that skill. I don't think I've seen any significant uses for it so far. I don't know if this game has this sort of puzzle solution. I don't think you can shoot stuff. What question, sorry? Whether I can get in there without telekinetic grab? I mean, sure, I'm about to leave this area, assuming that I can't. I don't see any other way in. Does it involve these windows in any way? And I definitely cannot shoot buttons to activate them, right? That's part of what's been driving me nuts with Resident Evil 4 is there's a lot of things that you're meant to shoot to solve.
Operator approach.
Like those metal bands on Ashley. So non-psychic solution. Do I have access to the non-psychic solution in this area down here without going back up the elevator? Sorry, one sec. Five ways. Yeah, the only lore entry I've found mentioned that there's a key card already inside. That might be the clue if you're trying to use telekinesis. Hacking wasn't an option. Maybe I have to get a key card in a different zone. I guess what I want to know is, can I get in there without leaving? Based on the abilities and things that I have right now, or do I have to go somewhere else? Wrench, glue cannon, pistol, shotgun, Q-beam, recycler, null wave, EMP. That's a super interesting question now. We're going to figure out why wouldn't weapons help me. Don't have what I need, but I could have what I need.
I'm right here.
Let's see if I can find a crafting station. Like a vacuum gun, gravity gun type thing.
Hello.
Crafting stations should be on the map. Fabricator. dump all my
Hello.
crap really quick.
Nice to see you.
Helium disruptor. I mean, I had the bolt caster. So I kind of thought the bolt caster was just a joke weapon. Can you use it to hit switches and stuff? Or do something productive? Another weapon I can think of that I've owned that I since DE'd. Wow, really? I think that there was a lore document that said something about using it to hit buttons, but I was like, yeah, that probably doesn't actually work. What? Are you guys like baggering me through a wall somewhere or something? Oh, there's a mimic in here. Hello. Go away. Works on computers to like activate the touch switches. That's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, I thought the noisemaker / use it to distract enemies thing. I thought that was the joke. Right on. That's kind of cool, actually. So since I'm going to be using that as a solution, I guess I don't mind knowing what are the other solutions to get in the morgue. There's telekinetic grab, hitting it with a foam bolt. Pick up the bolts and reuse them. Got inventory space for it now, so. Oh, really? So I didn't realize that when you turn into a coffee cup, I thought that that was just, like, a way to sneak temporarily. I didn't realize you could move while shrunken down. That's crazy. That's super cool that that works. I like that. I guess this is one of the first times I've ever seen a room that was like this, though. I'm confused. All security stations have like breakable windows that have these things on them. That's cool.
Operator approach.
Thank you for your help. Great. Now the bolt must have hit the thing and then ricocheted somewhere else. This game's pretty perfect. I don't have too many complaints about it, but I would very much like to have like a highlight all interactables, pickupables feature. I think the bolt's just gone. Okay.
Coming through.
They squeak when you walk over them? That's neat. I think it probably went flying underneath a cart or something. Okay, we're done down here. I'm just trying to like clear these blue objectives and make them go away. Let's see if I can figure out what this unmarked one is. Because I think I can reach it.
Hello.
Okay, it's a zone boundary, so let's not mess with that one.
Talk to you.
Hi. Oh. What's the word? Oh, there's my favorite enemy in the whole game. Where are you at? I'd like to scan you, actually, if I can.
More specimens required.
Where'd you end up? Operator? Oh, that's cool. Multiple poltergeists in here. Spooky. Very cool. Where's the other one? There it is. So I still need to get like one more poltergeist scan to get the ability associated with them, right? Oh, there's several of them. Okay. Maybe the one I just shot wasn't the one I wanted to be shooting. There could have also been a lingering attack there. There aren't any more that are alive. Cystoid nests. Great. Poltergeist was really loved bathrooms. I wonder if they put them in there because there's just a lot of like objects that they can wrestle around.
Item adjustment required.
It's the big guy. big this dude is, and how he's just kind of there. Nightmare is hunting you. Neat. Got a bunch of nests in here. Yeah, 2 times I've fought it, it's kind of gotten stuck on the environment. I didn't really have to deal with it, which is great. I've killed it twice now, I want to say. It's a weaver. So you just gotta flip through a horror, right? Was what that status effect was? This hallway is pretty different now. So are the nests radioactive until you blow them up? Because it's an incentive to not just ignore them, I guess. Did not even see those there. How much exotic material do I have from all those crazy mechs? 10.56, cool. 3 more neuromods. At some point I have to stop the madness and just like stop crafting neuromods and say enough is enough. But we're not to that point yet. Imagine it's possible to get all of the abilities, like the psychic abilities and the natural abilities. You go nuts with farming the exotic materials. Still need to find a thing to make a recycler. And I can potentially get infinite materials. Any bullshit in your room, Hendrik? New Game Plus carry stuff over. That's pretty kind of. I kind of dig that. Yeah, I'm getting close to running out of abilities you care about. We're in like kind of the C tier of stuff at the moment. Oh, jumping higher? I guess I'll take that. Whereas before it was like, oh, I can always use the glue gun to climb higher. Sure, what's a cool, irrelevant secret? Actually kind of thinking about getting the sprint power, but it's only the one shot. I don't know if it's that important. I want to be lost, I'd like to have more movement speed. I can move around the whole airplane area faster. I guess that is good with sneaking, if I can like walk straight up behind them before they can turn around. That was how we ended up getting super strong in Deus Ex, I think, was having a really fast, silent walk speed. What do you get around hacking for? Get into this room the first time you hear it. Break the glass, put a glue glob on the floor, and ricochet a foam dart off the glue to hit the switch. Holy crap. That's nuts.
Visiting Talos is strictly confidential.
Morgan's log session. Leave those materials in my office. Hard but possible. Man, exploring this game, like trying to break it and find all the different ways you can do stuff has got to be fun. Encryption key. Cellular society. The effects of medical technology on society's norms can be more pronounced. Cite a recent example, only has to recall cigarette use was often frowned upon as a habit until advances in the food industry that allowed for consumable microspheres that captured and expelled cancer cells from the body. I haven't read this one before. Simultaneously, both the fear of cancer and the stigma attached to smoking vanished within a generation. Now smoking is perceived as no more harmful than drinking a soda. We were pretty close to putting smoking behind us. And then we made smoke taste like mango and candy.
Welcome.
See you,
Maybe I can
Scarf.
help you. Hello, are you here for an appointment?
I am, actually.
Nothing. Superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical team can handle. I'll have you feeling better soon.
He sounds like Tom
Hold on.
Kenny, but it's
Please
not
fill
Tom
out a
Kenny.
patient experience questionnaire so
Can you make us all in the streets of New York? Hello. Oh, it's the main lift, I see. I don't think I've been to the main lift since I fixed it. I account for some of my struggles finding out where to go. I guess that goes everywhere that has optional objectives. So that's stuff to do in the Arboretum, so we'll do that first. This thing's basically been broken since I got here, and I just fixed it when I got to the Arboretum last session, right? Oh, great. Oh god, he's right in this room with me. Can he not be? I see it fills their health bar, and then they blow up once their health fills. Got it. Cool elevator fight. Hey, thanks, medical droid, for being right out here. I think I hacked you, didn't I? No, maybe not. Right, that's where I got his badge. Alright, hold up. I think I unlocked the main lift and then never went inside of it. Like I unlocked it and kept doing stuff that was like adjunct from the Arboretum. Not a lot I can do about it, Mike. I'm sorry. Since I load everything to YouTube, it's necessary that I display the chat in some way. And I don't want the chat to obscure the gameplay. So if you don't want the chat to obscure the gameplay, then you already have that right side of the screen. It has to be separate from the gameplay, right? You guarantee a shitload of dead space above and below the video, above and below the chat. So I've done my best to mimic the FF6 look. Twitch ever lets you stream different video sources independently, like stream the game video solo, the webcam solo, and the overlay elements separately. I would totally do that, but don't want people watching YouTube VODs not knowing who I'm talking to when I'm reading chat. Intro controls. Yep, Final Fantasy VI. You are correct. It's even the same frame shapes and colors. It's my favorite Final Fantasy game. I really like the look of those old Super Nintendo RPGs. It actually wants me to put the thing in here? Hold on. I know I have it. Wow, I don't think I've had to do that to put an item in a thing. This regular system. Yeah. Harvest your fruit after the growth cycle is complete. So that's just allowing some time to pass, I assume. This thing is going to. Yeah, it's some food I could get rid of too. But I'm basically set forever on biological material. I do have 2 wrenches, thanks. Main quest is to blow up. Maybe make some bullets. Oh man, after going to that exotic materials, I got 28 exotics. Alright. I need to find something that, when recycled, it turns into synthetic material. I guess I can do some experimentation here. Turns into some. I feel like I probably walked past a art object gold mine that if I had thrown a recycler at it, I would have gotten a ton of synthetic material. There's no way to like scan objects to know what they're going to convert into until before you throw one of these at them, right? Turrets almost certainly produce metal. A little room like this. Didn't actually pick up that much stuff. Metal was my bottleneck for a long time. I guess if you had a high leverage, you could just pick up a bunch of these crates and like put them all in the same place in order to... Such a stupid idea. Hold on. I'll wait till I get sprint and then I'll start doing leverage. Marstead sounds like a place in Sweden. Nice. It's just the name I made up for an MMO character back when I was like 11 years old in 1998? 7 or something like that? Alright, I'd have to make one that gets me a high jump power. Sprint with ludicrous speed, huh? Is it really ludicrous? Jump height's like doubled. Alright. Guess it's technically better. That is the sound of an engineering operator, not a crazy phantom. Matching keycard restored to me too. So you're saying that basically all of these rooms have like a little slot that you can shoot the
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
the bolt caster through in order to open the doors?
Diagnosing. Cruising.
It's kind of cool.
Operations. Fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. I'll have you feeling better soon.
Thank you, medic bot.
Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
Crew quarters, no keycard. Hey, good shotgun. That's really neat. I really thought it was just kind of a joke weapon that they kept setting you up with all the logs in that area, like, oh, we're building this new experimental weapon. You're like, oh, this is kind of cool. You're like, oh, it's a Nerf gun. That's funny. And you can actually use it to get shit done. It's pretty awesome. Progress. Maybe.
Ivy, what is it?
How's it coming?
I can't get this damn thing open. Where's Danielle?
Still not answering. What's wrong?
Danielle
Borden Boffel's treasure map, B2.
lock to her voice. We need her to speak the key phrase or we're not getting in here.
Would voice samples work? Transcribe recordings?
Yes, if they have the right words. Or if we gathered enough to map her voice to a consonant and vowel list and started running patterns.
I'll see if I can find her. Or her transcribe. I'll check her room first.
All right, Ivy, but look, don't do anything stupid, okay? Ivy? Ivy? Shit. Damn it, Danielle, where are you?
So Arboretum was one of the doors I needed to open.
Voice identification required.
It's unlikely Chief Show is still alive. I advise you follow Zachary West's strategy. Hack together voice samples. Your transcribe is equipped with the necessary software. It's how you made my voice. Danielle's cabin might be a good place to get started.
I think that this is the remind. Like I've been talking about how they no spoilers if you want to talk about my speculation. Type exclamation point hide me for your message and I will not be able to see it. But I'm speculating that they keep planting this idea of being able to synthesize voices. And that seems like that's the mid-game remind, the Act 2 remind about that. Level 4 hacking? Oh, to get up to Alex's office, but I can get up there through other means. And the payoff is probably coming up somewhat soon. It's how you made my voice. Like, uh-huh. I just walked out and turned exactly around, didn't I? Wait. Nope. Now I have this unlocked, I see. So it was like, you have a key card to go to the area on the other side that was locked. But you can't get into this area until you get enough voice samples. Oh, great. This is good. Crazy human enemies.
You! I see you! Another puppet. Looking for me with black eggs behind your eyes. Come closer.
This dev really likes this
A little closer.
trope. Crazy person manages a discrete level and taunts you over the audio while you're there.
Good. Come.
I think it's in both Dishonored games as well.
Can't get me. Can you? How many? How many bodies do we have, huh?
Now, I can't actually save mind-controlled specimens, right? Like, I tried to earlier in the Arboretum when they first introduced this concept.
Keep sending and sending. When will you stop? Stop! Can't think with all the puppet bombs.
Sure, if you're not sure, if you type hide, then people in chat can tell you whether they think it's fair to share. You don't have to give anything away, even just by asking if I want one. Appreciate it. Mind Jack 1. Force biological enemies to end hostilities and fight for you for up to 20 seconds. Freeze humans. Oh, son of a bitch. I know this is a spoiler, but chat can answer this question. If you free a human from mind control, is that ever going to progress or change the direction of the story in any way, or is it really just taking a mind-controlled human enemy and making it your temporary combat ally? Like, they're not going to have special dialogue or do anything differently? Yes, chat can answer that. Yes. Use the sun gunner, kill the mind controller. Mind Jack requires 3 + 2.
Why do you obey? You can't fight the beast voice.
Sure. Ow. Did not hit that guy fast enough. Where's him unconscious? The exact suite selects the cooling system. Can you bring Morgan these supplies? The code of the crash has changed. 0790. Oh, right. 2 synthetic material. I need that. Okay, thank you. So, like, the game isn't tracking how many of the mind-controlled humans you killed and rewarding or punishing you. It's just like you get kind of a temporary combat benefit for rescuing them. My concern is it's like a Dishonored style chaos thing. Unsure if it affects the ending. Okay.
Can you help me? Can you make it stop?
Mike Turner. You get that wrench damage up.
What you said? It won't shut up. Please, just go.
Tried to sneak up on you. You were too aware. If you don't see it on the in-stream chat, then I did not see it. Part of why I have it there too, so you know what I'm looking at. You guys saw that one already. Yeah, I guess Psychoscope highlighting things you can pick up, a la Banana Vision from Dishonored, and marking lore objects that I've already read in a different location. Yellow tulip, huh? Okay, it's a club. I'm like, this area is really strange. Oh, it's a robot bartender. That makes sense. Playing the Mischief music, which makes me think there's a mimic in here somewhere. Well, there's enough crap in here, I can totally see there being one. Find this, the escape pods didn't work. I believe it was intentional. Those black shapes are everywhere and everyone we know is dead. Our families, we love you. Now we're getting hammered in here. It's a wonderful sound. Jaeger bomb. Oh, hello.
Don't let me die like this. I can't stop myself. You understand?
That's so creepy. Very distressing. Hi, Ben. Bye, Ben. I think I might have access to more forward momentum while gliding now? Maybe? Seems like I can travel much further forward with my mobility upgrades. Interesting. Rafting table would be quite nice. Recreation center.
You run out of puppets, huh? Maybe you starve.
No new data. Nora Griffiths. Got a crafting machine, I could make another stun gun, but I'll try to save them just because. Poltergeist? Hello.
More specimens required.
Wow, how many? Do I have to like scan every poltergeist in the game? Oh shit. I don't know when I saved last. Good job, pass me. Where are you at, Mr. Poltergeist? Here's some spooky zombie shit when they run at you like that. Well, it wasn't my fault. I feel less bad about it, maybe?
Vital signs critical.
I took his head off, holy crap. Poor fella. So I have the full damage reduction effects of the suit so long as I'm above the 3rd pip, right? Which I think is like 67 or higher. Golden gun. Hey, Mike, nice to meet you. I really love how they put glue all throughout the game as a way to tell you, hey, maybe you can climb up here. Saw the William Blake poem. Happy birthday, Daddy. Hey, Scarf, welcome back.
Hi, Daddy. Happy birthday. I made you a present, but you'll have to open it when you get home because your company has lame rules. Guess what? I finally trotted with Lita. It was awesome. What else? Oh, Ren peed in one of your cowboy boots. Sorry. I really miss you. Tell Mr. Yu I said kids should be allowed in space. Well, I guess that's all for now. I love you. Mwah.
Not sure you want to be out here, actually. Oh, cool. Also draws your attention to this. Blue cannon. Oh, it's kind of cool from a lore perspective, too. Flavor loot that's how he, like, trapped himself in here. Guess I can recycler this thing. Although, have I picked up any neuromods in a minute? I have not. God damn it. Ow. Oh, it still got me out of there. That was weird. Okay, so where's the stuff that got converted here. You got lost underneath the crap in the room. Wait, there's one. Might be the only one. Get it, please? What all is through here? More cystoid nests. Transgression. I really like the enemy escalation in this game. Like, there's a lot of enemy types, so they don't throw them all at you back to back. But then once you've seen all of them, you see them all pretty regularly after that. Not just like you only ever see cystoids in one part of the game, right? Raise the theater chairs? That's silly. Here we go.
So, I found your sticky note. The one under the desk with your password.
Wait, you were under my desk?
Look, you need to keep your password safe, alright? I'm watching out for you because I love you.
You love me?
I love you enough to crawl under your desk. I totally wasn't looking for the pen I dropped.
Flatter.
So that means I've got... Oh, I need more voice samples, okay. Welcome, Morgan, you. Okay. Maybe just a flavor loot object. It's still like a sci-fi projector, right? But it's like reel to reel. That looks like the same, like, flavor artist that did the stuff from Dishonored, the posters. Pretty cool looking. So many places to scope out. Basically all in this area, all of my side quests. Julian Quigg. Let's not go through there just yet then. So what gives me access to specific cabins here? Is it just that I happen to have found their keycards forever ago? Grounding chipsets. Just into electric damage. I guess I may as well throw those on. I've got the slots for it. Basically, you can't have multiple copies of the same keycard at the same time, right? Yeah, so there's like tons of keycards in the game for each of the crew members. That's kind of cool. It seems like an extremely ambitious area of the game to add this many rooms with this much lore. There we go.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Who doesn't love raiding people's apartments for random garbage? Just place your transcribe again. Just wanted you to know I still have some of your stuff in my room. I like them putting that on the keypad. That's cool. Find missing transcribe, check theater. So we found it in the theater before we found this cabin. That makes sense. Danielle shows tracking bracelet, I see, but it's not actually that helpful. She left it behind. The sci-fi guitar, that's kind of cool. Broken transcribe.
What are you doing? Are you recording this?
Joint transcribes are fun.
They are not. It's like mental scrapbooking.
You both save the moments that matter.
40%.
Dear future us. Today, future us, We are not calling ourselves that. Today, I was able to convince my beautiful but stubborn partner to...
Stubborn.
to stay in bed and not report for an extra shift.
And this is the reward I get.
I want to know if it's okay to use this specific password. Please email the IT department, don't use my personal address. Never type your password in an email. Now we know the password, that's great. Transcribe in the pod. This is kind of a really fun, like, little mini quest here to get all the transcribes to be able to get through this door. Stuff that she left all around the crew quarters. And Elias Black's.
Nope, this sounded serious, so I wanted to shut my transcribe off. So, okay, so you're asking me if it's okay to record our game on the transcribes. Yes, I know using the memory, it's... But, right, I can't be having this conversation. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna lose my job for even talking to you about this. Wait, what? Exactly.
Sad.
What you're going to do is have dinner with me. What? You say what a lot when you should say yes. Yes? See? All settled. Don't worry about the transcribes. It's not against regulation. So, are you gonna invite me to this game or not?
Did a really good job. Like, whoever was assigned to doing this area really nailed it, it feels like. 5 minutes of exercise per week. Go to the gym at 0577. Thank you. No mimics in here? Doesn't look like it. It's a poltergeist. Oh, it like teleported me somewhere? Oh shit, I think I'm stuck. I hope I didn't quick save right when that happened. Can I blue cannon my way out of it? I can. That was weird. It must have like launched me into the door frame or something. Guess I'm done scanning them after all.
Suit integrity damaged.
That's right, they have like a thorns effect when you hit them. Forgot about that. Foam bolts. Package arrived, front desk. I'm not here. 3960 on the gate. Tell me what if you don't. Pretty tiny. So those are the pods we're looking for. Yeah, these little sleeping pod quarters in Deus Ex, didn't they? Character sheet. We found that other character sheet earlier. Fatal Fortress, Rosalind Swift. 18 decks. I love some of these art objects where they like just had somebody fill out an actual sheet in pen. Having bad dreams since you left Dr. Preston, so I should draw it and make it go away. Hopefully it's not a scary picture. It's almost certainly a scary picture, isn't it? Yep. It looks like the nightmare. Harley Granger. Huh. Didn't realize that they like had professional baseball players working for TranStar. That makes sense. Explains all the baseball gloves everywhere. Live Fowls.
This is Fowles.
Officer Fowles. Malia, I have an important request. It's sensitive, though. I can trust you with a surveillance matter.
Yes, of course, sir. It's just that normally I can't do something like that without consent from Chief Elazar HR and another director.
Those people report to me, Malia.
Yes, sir. I understand.
I want you to keep an eye on Annalise Gallegos. Where she goes, the house she keeps, visitors.
I'll log everything on the security computer.
Good. Send me a report at the end of the week.
Yes, sir. Wanted to check in on you, Sky.
Just a Neuromod hangover. I feel weird.
I can't believe you got modded for Alex's clown show at the Tulip.
Are you kidding? I've always wanted to play an instrument, but never had the time. It's like I can see the sheet music in my head. I feel like I've been doing this since I was 7. Besides, you are going to be on stage with me, right?
Only to catch you if you suddenly collapse. And only if you keep me from punching Alex if I drink too much. You've got me really curious.
Are you ready for your instructions, my lady?
This better not get us into trouble. Not too much trouble, anyway.
First, you must journey to the tree where we carved our initials.
And what if I bump into Julian Howard?
Run like hell. Julian the ogre does not like people touching his trees, or his fruit.
Probably be a lot less grumpy.
Anyway, beneath a stone you will find a magical key. This key card will unlock everything your heart desires.
Oh, well, I don't need a key for that.
And don't worry about work. Michaela said you could take an extra shift since it's your birthday.
Is this strictly better than the normal pistol? It looks like it might be. I feel like I can find a recycle station soon. I'm getting a lot of good stuff in here. Red Starbender cycle. Rocket just in case. Fun noise. What are we making a noise for? What's going on? That's why. Okay. Hey, sir. How you doing? There's a mimic down there, too. Cool. Sixteen's the original long to beat. It is a flat upgrade. Oh, he killed the mimic. It's funny. I don't think we'll beat it in 20, maybe 24. I think it's going to be a comparable time difference with Deus Ex. Those guys are rough. Electric dudes. I think it's probably going to be 2 weeks at least after this to beat Prey. I would guess 2 or 3 weeks for Crosscode, maybe 4 weeks for Crosscode, depending. I'm not sure if we're at the halfway point of that game. It feels like we're close to it, maybe. thank you. I'll see if I can find a thing to upgrade it later. Try not to stress too much about having already put so many points in the existing pistol, but I guess I got value out of the points that I've spent on it. And maybe if I dismantle the existing pistol, I'll get more resources back since it's so heavily upgraded. Ooh. What did I upgrade on the other one? Magazine capacity, range, accuracy. Menu, sign, oops. Should want a wrench as one of those. Forgot that I could dismantle. Dismantle doesn't give me resources for crafting though, it gives me spare parts, is that right? Which I have tons of. Probably do some extra streaming in September while Andrew is out of town, though, so I can get ahead of the churn a bit. I read this thing about the evacuation also. No! Come on. There you go. Oh, shit. Thought I was doing okay. It's not. I feel like doing a small amount of damage to you is a good way to discourage safe scumming on hacking. Your hands full right now. We need you to send security detail to domain Dimitri Bowser. He witnessed the incident. He's pretty shaken. Heard something in the vent over security. Great. Add Michaela Ilyushin to the watch list. Medical's beginning to suspect she has white noise. That's crazy because I feel like you probably found 3 or 4 weapon plan fabrication kits by this point. Song of Deborah. Sacred Text of Beta Israel. Judges 526. Oh, we read this one before. I thought it was a code. Hey, thanks, Mine for Fish. Appreciate that.
You're super awesome.
For those of you who don't know, Mine for Fish has been watching since Chrono Trigger? Like the 3rd game I played on stream? That's super cool. I'll reach out to you later, but if you have a game in mind for me to play for Subblock, let me know. Old school. I remember, was it VG Cats is the what your name is referencing? Bonding about that in Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. Abdicate as king of the liquors. I think that honor goes to, is it Princess Pony? Talked to Princess Pony once at like 2 in the morning. Very good. Well, I'll ping you if there's a game you wanted to see. I really appreciate it. Fun to see people's game choices. Muller's staff is not properly recording data, so all the progress they've made since the last department-wide removal is in jeopardy. I wonder how you go about naming an enormous, like, staff of characters in a game like this. Maybe just draw the names from, like, developers. I feel like that's what I would do. Random name generator. Okay. Close her off. Okay, so like, I've been enjoying that many of the art objects in the game that are like whiteboards have spelling errors on them, but I think there's one spelling error on every whiteboard. Consciousness originates from processes inside neurons. Consciousness is based on non-computable quantum processing. Hey, this is that dude in the cargo bay I can't get to. He's got a secret neuromod. Psychoshock shit. Throne of convenience. Very good. Nice. Yeah, we're streaming for what, like 5 years now. A lot of people have gone through many cycles of having different jobs and different schedules and being able to tune in or not tune in. Totally get it. Hypofabrication plan. I'm good. Need to find a recycler, like, really badly. I hear mimic noises. It's like this, like, mischief song. Oh, it's not a mimic, it's a poltergeist. One of the turrets? You are kind of, sort of in one of the toilets. Where are you going?
Vital signs critical.
Where'd you go, fella? There we go. Cool. What is in this bathroom? Anything? Lots of beer. Thought there would be a little way to get into that crazy lady's room. I don't think there is, though. No matching keycard. Definitely see inside there, though. Maybe on the side in this room?
Can't think. I wish I can.
Yes, yes. I already went through there. Emails. Someone's trying to enter my room. I have nowhere to hide. Hurry. Quarters have no view of space, no windows at all? Great. I love that they call that out in Mass Effect. It's like, it doesn't make any sense to have windows in space. Use cameras for that. Fitness center key has changed. That's the second time I've found that code. Take an area map. This area is huge, too. Work running Gallegos and Associates. A suspicious conversation between Will Mitchell and Quentin Purvis.
I got the container set up.
This is... weird, Quentin.
I know.
Being observed, got it.
I don't want to know. I'm doing this as a favor, that's all.
Cargo container 3232. It's on the other side of Cargo Bay B, next to the utility tunnel.
When I was head chef at the Space Institute, no one asked me to conceal food in a cargo container.
Just go easy on the ill, alright?
Oh my god, I just got so many shotgun shells. That makes me so happy. Another weapon mod kit for the golden gun. Just got 3 more neuro mods. Getting close to leverage 3. All that was in here. Might be like the single most lucrative room for my playstyle that I've ever been in. 3 neuro mods, giant stack of shotgun ammo, weapon upgrade kit. Hey, paying off. Could have just used a recycler bomb on it, but that's less fun. Oh, nice.
Requesting new operator.
I'm gonna have to dip out and look for a recycling station here in a second.
490 medical class.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. Hold still. This will only take a moment. All done. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
I would love to find the front desk. Alright, hold on. Recycler. Has an operator dispenser. Recycler's green. There's one on level 2. Right here. Goodness. Nice. Let's also do the beer and gin and the wine and the coffee and the bourbon and the whatever that was. Veggie blend and the noodles. Vodka. What did spare parts give me? Oh, wow. I haven't really thought about doing that. Or not spare parts, but super repair kits. So I'm furthest behind on. But I don't regret that later. Long search is over. Now, I haven't found a crafting station yet. Right? I don't know if I've even run into any in this zone. Purple's a fabricator? I haven't. So I either have to backtrack or keep exploring and hope I run into one. Next time I find one, I should be able to make a bunch of cool stuff. Oh, thank you. I kind of wish the game helped me out a little bit with that. Like, there is zero reason to own multiple copies of a weapon, but the game doesn't really take any steps to tell you when you do. saves me some space, huh? Let's see about recycling my upgraded pistol as well. 8 metal. Wow, it doesn't really give you anything special for dismantling it, does it? Yikes. It's too bad. So if at least like multiplied the minerals it gave you, that would be nice. Okay. Other places to check out here. Creation. Straightening, alright. Cafeteria. Oh, stun gun. Cool. Does it have enough ammo that I could actually use it in here? Kind of, sort of, not try to kill people? Because I have to equip it for it to show up in that menu, huh? There it is. I guess not. I guess I'll just keep it out for now. Or not. It's fine. I won't think about it. Switch to it if I run into a human enemy that I can't deal with, like that guy. Oh! There's a big scary telepath in here.
Scan complete.
Mind Jack 3.
New psionic aptitude available.
What's the difference in damage between my... Golden gun is 19 firepower, shotgun is 98 fire... Okay, there's a difference. Wasn't sure if there was one. Looks like there is. Try doing a Typhon lure, maybe? Might be too far away for it to even see it. Oh wait, no, it's coming. Turn around.
Whoever you are, run. There's no more fooling you except you. If you're still a hold of your brain, good. Others here? Or not? Shoot first before they get close. They're puppets.
Do you get blown up or something?
Bombs. Their master is close. Kill beast, or puppets, or both. But do it before they kill you. When no more puppets, maybe we talk.
Okay. Talk to the survivors in the kitchen. She gets knocked unconscious as a result of the telepath being killed, basically. Is there any way for me to wake them up? I don't think there is. Nice. Is concealing anything cool? Just a way to lock the dude into the wall there. I feel like they had a ton of fun with placing objects in this game, you know? Setting them up, using the glue gun to manipulate them in goofy ways. Well, these are all non-lootable supplies for them. No matching keycard for the kitchen. So that one telepath was controlling all of these people.
Why don't I work in here when you're going to ride after all this time? Shall I prepare?
Your suit. What is in your name tag? You? M.U.? M.U. You killed this yourself. Ah. If you want to come in, be safe. You go. Get something of mine, huh? Here, key. It opens my room. Go there. Get my award. It's important to me. Then, maybe we talk.
Yeah, there's a crafting station in there. I mean, there's so little in the way of running into like living human creatures to talk to in this game. Because there's like that one guy, and then there was the one prisoner dude where we had the choice to kill him or not, right? I'm trying to think if there have been any other ones outside of the opening tutorial. Which may have been mostly not real. Who knows? Mind controlled from you. Hey, there's another telepath back there? Right, I have to manually equip it for some reason. How did I... Okay, I'm super confused. X, right? Unconscious.
Don't worry about power flickering. Station is just hurting. Keep going.
Marty, you are not a graceful kitty. You shouldn't be up there, buddy. Cook's room. Secondly, of food science and cooking. Hey, there's something in here. Meat glue. Gluing chicken skin to salmon will actually protect the outside of the salmon from overcooking. Okay. This guy's a slob.
Mitchell. Sounds like an anti-waffle commercial.
Well, I didn't see it as an override per se. It was just the operator's conversation sequencer. They're usually so grim.
Do you know how many security protocols you broke?
Well, Morgan said it was all right. Even helped me.
I'm operator skillet in this show. My, you sound like you could use a healthy dose of sunburst banana pudding.
He's been creeping on Danielle, it sounds like.
Apologies, Chef. I'll see my way out.
Creepy. I've been working through the 4 o'clock shift. The food request to the front desk. Go to the graph shaft to 0790. So shift to cafeteria visits. You're looking for food in your quarters now. Hey, thanks again for the emote upgrade. You hear skillet now, much better. Don't think Danielle liked it. Wow. The sister of the CEO is personally emailing this guy? That's interesting. Does the diploma have his actual name on it? Or is it just like a random art asset? It does. Effort. It's not a fun sound. Another... It's a very bad sound. Doo-doo. You know the fitness center code. Dumbbell. Leverage 1. That's pretty funny. Where are you crying in pain from, buddy? Look at you.
Danielle.
I'm trying to reach Abby, but she's not answering.
Please. Don't come.
Emma?
Please. No. No.
Emma, I can barely hear you.
Safe.
Is Abby with you? Are you okay?
It's not me. It's not. I won't do it. You can't.
90%. Basically, it's like she's appearing on a whole bunch of other people's transcribes. They make this out to be like scary sci-fi tech in this game. It's a real thing. Whoa! His head exploded. I was gonna try to glue him up and then knock him out, but so much for that plan. Put really weird shit in your lockers. Could have been a fridge game.
Leave me alone.
It's a neuromod. How am I doing on neuromods? 4? Need 6 for the final leverage upgrade, which I don't think we've seen many cases of leverage 3. Neuromod enhanced yoga. Yoga is an excellent way for those with the physical series of neuromod enhancements to grow and more in tune with their new capabilities. The Javelin Asana. All of your weight supported by 3 fingers by your... Okay, that's cool. Morgan's availability is going to be extremely limited in the upcoming weeks. She'd like to schedule our personal training sessions tomorrow.
Who are you?
You go to the executive suites. Boltcaster. Oh god! When did I save last? Make a quick save and then I'm going to check. Not that long ago. Oh, there's someone through there. I'll jump down and try to deal with them. Mistakes were made. Yep. Whoops. Do have a couple pieces of the treasure on file. There's the telepath, okay. Scary beholder monsters. Kinetic blast 3.
Sound aptitude available.
Might be more than one in here. Why are you putting your head in the ground? Weird ass telepath. I like how it's kind of a coward. That's cool. Then you all go unconscious, right? Not dead? Very good. He's a corpse, though. He has no head. Okay. Just unconscious, just unconscious. Oh yeah, this is where we put all the fires. I didn't realize I was that close to a telepath. I think we're done in the fitness center. Got a couple key card or code numbers. Killed a telepath. Go return to the cook.
You still there, Mew? You still alive? Huh? Huh. What if MU comes back? Let MU in? But...
So no. I know there's a crafting station in his room. I kind of want that. Oh, hello. Machine Mind 3. Force robotic enemies to end hostilities and fight for you. Psychic hacking. Hacking, but with magic. Oh, that's cool. This kind of looks like the hallway from the beginning of the game, because there's supposed to be a simulation of your suite. Oh shit. That's cool. Makes perfect sense. Sales folder. Yeah, we saw that one too. You don't have anything interesting in your room, do you? Don't think he does. Morgan, you. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So it is the starting room. Proxies, agents, and personhood. Supreme Court is set to weigh in on what could be a groundbreaking decision. Can an emulated entity be granted power of eternity? And by eternity, I mean attorney. In the last few decades, the public has become increasingly familiar with artificial helpers, personal assistants on their wristwatches, to the smart home system to remind you where you put your keys. More recent advances in hybridic tech and the genius of connectomics. Oh man, I love some of the jargon. Ability to map the myriad neuronal connections inside a person's brain. Thrust digital doppelgangers squarely into the legal arena. It seems like this could be important too. Recently, billionaire Rourke Wallace granted power of attorney not to one of his many estranged family members, but to a robotic facsimile of himself named Ransom. Ransom emulates Mr. Wallace's own reasoning, interests, and to some extent personality quirks, to the point where two are nearly indistinguishable, at least over the phone. In person, Ransom's molded ceramic and carbon body, while beautiful, makes his true nature unmistakable. Okay. So they haven't made, like, Blade Runner perfect replicant androids, but I think this is more of a remind, like, we can do all this perfectly, provided it's just over the phone. So, January, December, super suspicious. Well, she's been tinkering with stuff all the time. It's the family. They all look kind of sinister. Now, is this picture different if you played as a male Morgan? You can get the neuromod fabrication plan if you missed it earlier. Good place to get it. Potentializer.
Abigail, I'm recording this time.
You too, Emma.
It's fine. Danielle's joining us. She'll cover us if we get into trouble.
She said yes?
We negotiated. I had to say yes to some things too.
Fermi Paradox, which is a prescient password based on the plot of this game. Memory logs.
Calvino, colleague. Won't notice anything wrong. Eidetic memory. Work obsessed. Perfect medical record. No absences. New entry. Show. Danielle. Head of IT. Dislikes you. Dislikes Alex more. Need to find out why. Note to self. Research. Chef Mitchell and a motive operator hack. Dio Igwe. One of Alex's hires. Cheap to recruit due to his unpopular stance on psychic phenomena. One of station's best scientists. Introvert. Knows about tests. Loyal to Alex. Believes your brother and Typhon can save his career.
Sorry, one sec. Didn't notice that Ben had knocked the webcam around. Igwe is the guy we were tracking earlier.
Chief engineer. Not on speaking terms. Had brief relationship. You ended it when tests began. She believes it is because you discovered her medical condition. Paraplexis. Convenient, but false. Severing ties seemed prudent to you. Less painful, given the impending memory loss. Paraplexis. Nerve disorder. Prevents use of neuromods. Requires aggressive drug therapy to prevent degeneration. Renders candidates ineligible for assignment to Talos 1. Sarah Elazar.
That one
Chief
stands
of Security.
out.
Not a friend. Knows about the Typhon. Not about your tests, but suspects. Is trustworthy, but doesn't trust Alex. Or you, yet.
I hope they're doing a Revan thing with this game. It'd be a fun twist. I move my own fridge. There's nothing back there though, right? Fridge loot? Does it not fit out of there? Nothing back there. Who earns? Alex is sweet. I like how small his is in comparison as the CEO. Asshole. I heard the tick tick tick. Throwing stuff's not bad in combat. People are rewarding employees who perform at exemplary levels. Oh yeah, they get neuromods. Oh, his home one is only level 2, heck. I'm always bad about environmental combat, unless if I can be 100% certain that it's going to be successful. I can compare its damage directly to the damage I can do with my conventional weapons, you know? Listening device. You missed the past 5 scheduled fitness tests. Given any camera footage of Chief Ilyushin leaving Morgan's quarters. Interesting. Is it concerned in medical matter? I think I get what they might be hinting at. I think they're hinting at Morgan getting paraplexis and then going to extreme lengths to get neuromods anyway, or to reset herself or something. If psi meter's empty, powers will consume health instead. Should. This is great flavor here, right? The treadmill that he's using for storage. Funny. Put just one secret neuromod behind one fridge, I swear to God. All I ask. Sorry, fridge. It's not your fault. More Starbender books. Fun noise. Oh yeah, it's the Deccan Bath. We knew about this guy. Back to the cook, which is going to have some crafting, which is exciting. I have a boatload of crafting resources.
You find it? You back? Come to window. Show me.
I'm coming. Try to get the sprint power next.
You found something? Have to let you in. Promised. Go around. The side entrance.
Playing some mischievous music though.
Wait! A minute.
What's up, dude?
You're safe now.
4 jelly deals, 2 Pacific sliders, 3 Siska
The
Kunagi
beasts, they
rolls.
cannot get in. But look at this. We have food, but no water. This pressure regulator, it is broken. System automatic cut off until fixed. You can find a replacement part in the greenhouse, I think. With water, we can wait for rescue. No water? Do this favor, I'll let you into freezer. That's where I hid all the puppets the beast sent first. Maybe they have useful things for you, no?
Beast, huh? Fixed.
You fix? Smart one.
That's me.
Here, I open freezer now, like I promised. Lots of dead puppets and supplies.
Does this game have some sort of achievement or incentive to play it without ever
no
spending any neuromods? I think they had something like that in Dishonored, right?
Come, try to act human. Get me to open the door. Go in. Take whatever you want.
I haven't been in a crafting
Only
unit
leave puppets for
forever. Might be able to...
When puppets can get in,
recycler charge.
explode like bombs.
So I need to get 2 metal and 1 cent per
Make them
recycler.
explode. Maybe they have useful things for you. Or maybe inside is another way out. Safe in here. If you're hungry, eat.
Like, just come in and this guy like, trying to talk to me, and I'm just over here manufacturing neuromods. It's like, you okay over there? Yep. Just, feeding the beasts. So I'm not sure I want to go to the trouble of like testing the recycler and a lot of stuff. If someone mind Googling the best thing to recycle to get synthetic materials? Is there a particular kind of item? Still don't have enough neuromods to get everything. Could have more. Part of it is like I'm neglecting these trees. To my own sadness. Silent sprinting.
The station's co-directors and one of the nicest executives you'll ever meet. Hasn't been around much for some.
Quiet now.
So you locking me in the freezer after all that? No. I guess the answer is yes, you are locking me in the freezer after all that.
Transdown piece of junk. Are you awake, you? Frozen dead, maybe? I take puppets toy screen. I see all the names in the list. Your name, too. Means you listen from now on. I know who you are. MU. daughter of William Yu. William, Transtar. Always playing with lives. Now, maybe I watch these beasts eat you, like you tried to feed me to them. Or, cold kills you first.
Lots of ways out of here, it looks like. Hit the fire thing to melt the ice, leverage it out of the way.
I'm still in deep storage. I don't know why you won't pick up. I hope you're safe. If things get bad, I'll jettison a data vault and spacewalk along the hull. Come to the fitness center and bang on the window by the pool. I should feel the vibration. And Abby, please don't take any chances, all right? Be safe.
That should be enough to synthesize Danielle's voice. Enough to spoof the lock on deep storage anyway. Also, I've been monitoring noetic field signatures around the station when I can. With humans, the signal barely registers. The Typhon makes a strong ripple by comparison. But with the coral, my instrument readings are erratic. I'm not sure what it means. The sooner we get your arming key, the better.
Uh-huh.
And you're still alive. Good. We learned to make mines in Ukraine from recycling Transtar junk. Wanted to share knowledge with you.
What does it want me to do in Alex's user room? I was already up there. Deep storage, search Alex room for the escape pod key. I just found an elevator for that around here, didn't I? Wasn't the fitness center. Crew cabins, maybe? Executive suites, here we go. What the hell? .25 is the most synthetic any physics object will do. What the f... I don't even know what just happened. So you can't make more than you get out of the recyclers, unless if you stack a bunch of the objects in the same place. Thank you for looking it up, I appreciate this name. Did it say which unit to use for that?
That should be enough to synthesize
Solar
Danielle's
panels.
voice.
I knew that was there too. So they're generally going to be outside the station, I assume. Certainly with no way to sort. Oof.
That should be enough to synthesize Danielle's voice. Enough to spoof the lock on deep storage anyway. Also, I've been monitoring noetic field signatures around the station when I can. With humans, the signal barely registers. The Typhon make a strong ripple by comparison. But with the coral, my instrument readings are erratic. I'm not sure what it means. The sooner we get your arming key, the better.
Yeah, like using leverage to make a big pile of crap.
And you're still alive. Good. We learned to make mines in Ukraine from recycling Transtar junk.
It's a recycler. Okay, he's talking about the mines that he's placing. I understand now. Makes more sense.
Barely registers. The Typhon make a strong ripple by comparison. But with the coral, my instrument readings are erratic. I'm not sure what it means. The sooner we get your arming key, the better.
And you're still alive. Good. We learned to make mines in Ukraine from recycling Transtar junk. Wanted to share knowledge with you.
Interesting that I had to hack it again. Came in here earlier looking for it and did not find it. One of those food icons looks like shotgun shells. I keep getting excited when I see it. Would have been great if it had been behind the fridge the whole time. Talk about satisfying. We didn't fully search the place. Where else could it be? He wouldn't be climbing up here. Kinda not his deal. Not in the books, I don't think. Can I do the thing in his room right now? Search Alex's room for the escape pod key. Keep ransacking it. Hey, rude chair. There it is. It's clever. Who is December? Really? I could escape Talos 1 now? Interesting. Fitness center window. Or just how much stuff you can stack. Yeah, with a single recycler. Anything else heavy? I assume the heavy stuff that requires leverage is generally going to be worth more. Tank storage. That's probably a good idea. Throw that at something and they explode. Alright, let's give this a shot. Well, that was lame. Maybe there's a limit to the number of things I can hit all at once. Womp womp. I didn't realize I could break this before. So I can't. Whoa! Oh shit.
Morgan? If you're here, then... Abby didn't make it, did she? I don't... Nothing more that I can do for
really
you
like
right
the
now.
design of their helmets.
But look, be
So I assume
careful.
they've got looking glass tech
There's
on the
someone
inside.
else in crew quarters pretending to be the cook. His tracking bracelet's from Psychotronics, but the ID doesn't make any sense. I think he's the one that killed Abby.
It's true.
If you can, make sure he doesn't get off the station. I'll see what else I can do to help from out here. For as long as I can. Goodbye, Morgan.
That's cool. Too bad about the cook. Who would be posing as the cook? Kill the imposter cook. Whoops.
Well done finding Chief Show. You've got what you need to get into deep storage.
I see. If you hadn't done the transcribes, you'd get it that way. Two different ways you could get it. You guys have already aggroed something? You have. Thank you, red lights means bad guy. It's weird, I pressed the right button, but okay. I slipped it another one at the same time. I'll probably burn it to death anyway. Come on, dudes. I'm trying to hack you here. Don't be such dicks. I'm trying to spare your robot lives. One of these days, these operators will actually spawn somewhere near a really dangerous enemy like the Nightmare and actually help me out. Rather than just shoot each other. Alex Papa's Nemesis Oedipus complex. Nice. Just do minor Oedipus complex. Oh, more mines everywhere. I see. Oh, speaking of the nightmare.
Cannot reproduce the problem. I ordered a replacement part for you. For when you come out.
Spooky. Makes some pretty fun noises.
Don't worry, I won't disassemble you until I'm sure.
Takes a really long time to kill it, I see. Now, if I do green damage to it and then reduce its real health over time, does it make it die sooner? Does it explode when it gets down to stat points? Oh, where'd you go, buddy? Oh, I have a certain amount of time to kill it, I guess. I didn't know that. Oh, well, that's not the way you do it. Green damage slowly decays, I see. Let's try that again. Did I save after hacking all those robots? Saved here.
If you don't show yourself, I can fix you. If you
Can you scan the nightmare for anything special? Several will take phantoms out here. See me through the foliage. You do get something for scanning it. I keep forgetting to do it. I think I did one round of scanning on it. Hey, I found it. Where do we now? Alex's escape pod. I want to try that. I bet it doesn't work. Oh, right. That's a thing.
Good evening, Talos. We'd like to remind you that company policy requires you to log any voluntary extension of your work hours with the station counselor. We know the projects aboard Talos 1 are exciting, but even the brightest minds need adequate rest.
Watch this not work for some reason.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1.
It's a bad ending, basically.
You leave now. You're only delaying the inevitable. Where do you think the Typhon will go next?
Okay, I know this is a spoiler, but does this trigger a bad ending if you do this? Or maybe I should be more specific. Does this result in less content if you do this? Immediate bad ending. Okay, thank you. Seemed like that's what they were going for, but I wanted to double check. Superfruit. It's usually what I mean by bad content. There's less content than if you didn't do that thing.
Psychotropic prescription escalation recommended.
Dr. Howard Superfruit. Cosmic case story ending.
Logging cell diagnostic. List. Hippocratic definitions. File not found.
I hate that it breaks when it falls, right? So you can't hack it. Cook is a bad guy. And is not actually the cook or something. Why has this place been marked without text for the whole game? See, so we've been here before, but now there's a bunch of coral webbing here that wasn't here before. That's cool. Oh my god, there's different kinds of sorts. If you keep pressing the sort button... Okay, now I know. This is what I've been wanting. Yeah, it's really hard for me to tell what stuff's food, what's extra garbage. Oh, the transcripts from the real cook have a different voice. Didn't sound like the Ukrainian guy. Didn't catch that. Would you stop doing that, dude? This guy's a real asshole. That's cool. So could I have killed him when I met him in the room for the first time? Shot him or something? Six neuromods. Want that. Pulverize. Oh, right, it's the one that's in Guts. There's something in Guts that doesn't have an indicator. The map keeps sending me to it. Or there doesn't have text associated with the indicator, I should say. Yeah. We reverted that. Oh, I see what you're saying. You can kill January and then you stop getting direction. Something's not all there with January. Find more maps. But I did find the psychological evaluation. Isn't Henrik, the dude from the little evaluation at the beginning of the game? Come on, man. Thank you. Threatening noises. I don't like threatening noises at all. Whoops. Fortunately, I think the level 3 hack is the easiest one. It'll give you a lot more time than the level 2 hack.
Submitted.
Escape pod, deep storage, multiple objectives. Back to the lobby. We do deep storage. It's a fun song. Extra wrench damage. Phantom somewhere over here? Where you at, friend? Where are you at? Mark you, please. There it is. Slightly not enough damage. I don't think I have any other ways to increase my damage with regular weapons. Doo-doo-doo. Even on shotgun ammo, by the way. Not great. Those are my last 8 shots. Next time I get a chance.
Voice identification required. Please repeat the following words. Bovine, fortitude, laconic, mauve.
Bovine, fortitude, laconic, mauve.
I think it's not perfect. Yeah, that whole crew quarters area I think was my favorite zone in the game. So far, anyway. Did a really good job of making all the areas feel really different from one another.
Director level override. Lockdown engaged.
Sorry, Morgan, but I have to lock you in this time. When I traced your arming key, it was to keep you from making a huge mistake. It's too late to stick our heads in the sand. We're committed now. You should be safe in deep storage. When everything is ready, we'll meet in my office. I hope you believe me. I really am on your side. You're just not yourself.
It would be great if he really is.
Welcome to deep storage. If Talos 1 had a subconscious, this would be it. You're looking for the central repository. That's where you stash the drive that has the plan for your arming key. I'll see if I can find a way out of here in the meantime.
I feel like the station was really a place. That's a good way to put it, yeah. Yeah, all the D&D stuff. Thought I heard one of you. That was a waste of shotgun ammo shot. Oh, hello. Try Q-beaming this douchebag.
You ripped open a 9 in my brain. I see a horizon filled with teeth. It is coming closer. Maybe it is what you see. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. I will wait in you.
It's creepy.
You will come out. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
Okay, can move that thing. In fact, where's the Technophobe goop? I wanna loot whatever's left of it. Is there any way to permanently neutralize the,
Every dark bit of data that moves through the station is captured here.
Here we go.
Redundant backup servers are stored in modules that eject in the event of a catastrophic failure. The fact that they haven't yet is telling of Alex's refusal to face reality.
Hey, Chaos. I was gonna ask, is there any way to permanently deal with the, radioactive nodes? Just gonna knock them away from you and then run past them. So is this a point of no return coming here? Does it lock me inside? So damage the equipment. More Starbender cycle. Temporarily, okay. I will get to explore more outside of here later. So making saves now isn't going to get me in like permanent trouble. Very good. Doesn't work. Confidential records. Hacking 4. I might get that while we're here if I can get to another crafting station. Okay. Alright. That took a minute. Come on. There's other stuff in here that doesn't sound like a fun noise. That's what that's not a fun noise. Okay. Try throwing a heavy thing at it. Phantom Genesis. That did no damage. So canisters probably do decent damage against it. They shield the first hit? Okay. There's a backlash turned on, I see. Where the hell did it go? They like phase or something? I think it flew up. Insta horror. So they turn it back on pretty quickly after the first shot. Okay. So they're immune to sneak attack then, basically? I like the way terror works. Remember they have that yellow shield, basically, right? Alright, let me try doing this a little bit more. Savings in place. Summoning ads? Guess I can just pistol it to death the boring way. First try. Hey, neuromods. Cool. More blue cannons. Huh. Radioactive waste. So it only hurts you if it's red? Probably would be bad to go through that if I want that. I really like the helmets. Guessing it's like a looking glass display that uses the camera around your head to show you what you should be seeing. This room is kind of silly. I guess there's something straight up. Oh, where? Straight up. Oh, shit. I'm about to die before I get to shoot this thing. I'm just like mashing glue gun to disable it. See if I can see where it is this time. Goes up, but not anywhere interesting. Oh, I can't see it from here. That's why it was a surprise. Part of the problem, anyway. Like there are more zappy death things though. Whoa. Okay. Destroyed the thing that could kill me. Made progress. First person platforming.
Operator approach.
Fucking hell. Would you stop missing? Okay. Breaks both bits of gunk. Shoot. Alright, all of these zappy things are dead. So now I can jump up here and explore it with impunity, right? Maybe? Potentially? So this side is probably easier to climb. Might actually be anything interesting up here. Which is weird. Oh, hello. That's interesting.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
There's mimics down here too. That does not count as a sneak attack, right? Because he knows where I am after I throw it. Whoa, that's a dick move. Level 4 hack. Giving me lots of neuromods in the late game. There's a lot to do in this room. Already read Proxy's Agents of Personhood. Beer. I'm gonna make shotgun shells next time I get a chance. I don't think I've seen a crafting computer. Oh, wait. The long search is over. Alright, yeah. I really need a lot of synthetic crap. Still feel like I don't have quite enough neuromods. Especially if I was trying to do a joint build of both psychic abilities and non-psychic abilities. It's probably fine. Oh, that's cool, you can remove them after placing them. Yeah, why is that? There was a lore comment a little while ago that said something to the effect of like, oh, if you develop too many of these psychic abilities, then people are going to think you're a Typhon, putting the turrets. And I was like, ooh, pistol plus. Wait, really? That's a psychic one? Huh. I don't really need speed scan anymore. Another character sheet. Linder's Shadow Corner. She's added in a section for HP. Well, everyone's equipment, like... Remember I played D&D when I used to work at this company called AirNet. Mostly really young kids doing manual labor and older dudes. We had this older dude who played D&D with us that he really liked just kind of reading through his character sheet out loud. So no matter what problem he'd run into, he'd be like, I've got a jug of ale. That was the classic setting the controller down on the right trigger problem. Got some flint and tinder. Like, oh yeah, I don't know if that's gonna help with a vampire, but thanks for sharing that. Probably don't still need this. I need one more neuromod. I do not have enough neuromods in this game. Ugh, I need 2 exotic material. And I have 0. Any mimics out here? So let me read all this shit really quick. Tracking bracelet protocol. Sending a kill signal to a tracking bracelet is a violation of TranStar policy. Do not deactivate a tracking bracelet for any reason without proper authorization. Only those with director level clearance. Okay. Enter bracelet ID. Thought I had something that had a bracelet ID. (1129). Danielle show. Operator follows an owner's commands to the letter. Morgan may have built an unlicensed model, and if so, to access the station protocols. Take the model matter to the board if I have to. Huh. The unlicensed operator must be either December or January. Treasure hunt map. Okay, still need like one more map, don't I? It's cool that pieces that are across the entire station and not just in crew quarters. Confidential records. That's what I need the one neuromod for. Ah! More speech synthesis. Make you go, Hey, Ivy. Venom was snooping around my desk looking for rats again. He's so weird. I mean, rats in space? Play with me, babe. Oh, yeah. Really want to make sure you got that Hunter's Boltcaster. I'm down through this way already.
Operator approaching.
I see. So I can use some anti-rad because it gives me temporary resistance after using it, right? Oh no, it just removes accumulated sickness. So tubing shotgun shells. Oh, I haven't tried recycling it. That's a cool idea. There's mimics back there. Well, that was extremely bad. I bet the recycler works on it. Hooray! They should just use that for all their radioactive waste cleanup. Got a shitload of materials out of that too. And there's a mimic over here somewhere. Where did you go, friend? You didn't give me enough goop in order to make another neuromod, did you? That's cool. Good idea. I just did not even think of that. Do they tell you whether you've read these things before? Shoot 'em up. Wow. I guess it's just telling you which people are funny that they got the Huntress Boltcaster. 5407, the new guy in it. Oh, there's a neuromod. Fucking awesome. Okay. That'll be a good stopping point after I use this thing. I guess I can just use it, right? Hack 4. Totally worth 8 whatevers. Okay. Where was it? It was around this room somewhere. This safe? Yeah. I like that you can actually use it for progression purposes, though. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna go back to the Arboretum and hack the dude's desk. Q-beam cell fabrication plan. Totally left a thing behind in there last time. I could make. Oh, weapon upgrade kit. Woof. I burned a lot of early resources on these things. Oh, I should recycle this extra shotgun and all this other fun stuff. Alright, hold up. I'll keep the Q-beam. Looks like it has its uses. Just takes a really long time to charge up. Oh, if I was willing to get rid of it, I could get so much metal and synthetic. No. It's fine. Okay. Cool, I think that's our stopping point for today. We're a few minutes short of 5, but it's 18 hours. Let you guys know what's coming up. Oh, by the way, Scarf, you said no Treasure Adventure World tomorrow, right? Bank it, and then we'll do 2 hours next time?